This is Jeff, and we're going to talk about his Paleo Challenge experience. Jeff, what was the most difficult part of the challenge for you?
I'd say the hardest part was getting started. The first couple weeks as your body transitions into a paleo lifestyle, and you're just feeling hungry and a little bit tired as you kind of get used to it.
How did you work through that?
Biggest part was just keep pushing through, knowing that better results and feeling better were around the corner. You just had to get through that part of it.
What surprised you about the challenge?
How easy it became. Once we got started on it and got used to cooking and doing, following that type of a lifestyle, it was actually pretty simple.
That's awesome. Think of, your results. So we had, inches, weight loss, BMI, WOD times. What were your top two favorites and why?
I'd say, well, weight loss, obviously everybody wants to weigh a little less, but otherwise just overall feeling better. Energy levels were more sustained and not, they didn't peak and they definitely didn't drop off like they used to when I was basically carb loaded.
How much weight did you lose?
About 21 pounds.
It's impressive. That's really impressive.
I was a big boy at the time.
All right, how did you used to feel energy-wise, and how has that changed now?
The biggest thing is that before it used to ebb and flow throughout the day, so you'd be, right after a meal you might be really tired because you ate too many carbs. And it kind of go up a little bit from there, but then you crash about 2 hours after eating because you ate the wrong type of foods and your body wasn't happy with it. During the challenge, though, when you're eating properly, getting the right amount of fats versus proteins and all that type of all that jazz from the diet, you just feel a more sustained feeling of energy. So push through and feel better throughout the day.
How has this changed the way you look at food?
I would say it changed the way I look at food as much as it changes the type of food I look at. The biggest thing that I used to do was really eat probably a little bit too much processed food, more on the sugary side. I have a sweet tooth that I love some baked foods, so that was my problem. As I started to find alternatives, maybe eat a little more fruit instead of a cookie or something, that made the biggest difference.
Are there any behaviors that you plan on making a lifestyle?
Yeah, following that lifestyle, we're gonna stick with it probably about 80% of the time. We're gonna go out and treat ourselves every once in a while, but we're gonna stick with that general mentality indefinitely. I've followed that before and kind of fell off the wagon, so to speak. But we followed it to a much more regular routine this time around, so it made it a little more easy to adapt.
Awesome, that's it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Sure.